face on something you have no idea where it came from.
I was like, what? So,
well, I'm not a part of any like UK magazine or UK any of that, so I have no idea where it came from or why it's there.
Well, this handsome beak didn't appreciate it.
Oh no, Dave Bob, it was all about you, and you know it.
That's right.
You're the reason.
You're the rooster.
Yep. So that was trippy, but I had to share that with y'all.
I'm surprised it's not called Rooster UK News. It's all about having Dave Bob on there. I don't know.
All the time.
Finding out that you're on a UK website, and I mean, great. I mean, whatever, but they don't show. It's not like it said someone was taking credit for it, someone else or anything. So I just don't know why it's there. I have no idea why it's there. I didn't put it there. So if someone did and they're trying to do that to promote us, I appreciate it. I really do. I love doing this show with Arwyn and Dave Bob.
Yeah, the only credit they give is Rumble. Right underneath the wicked review, blah, 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 blah. Oh, and yeah, that was from last week because it says the weekend review with the rooster, the lady, and a special guest. Yep. So, and then credit Rumble. There we are. Just like, okay, I have to share this.
Oh, a little sad this morning.
Yeah,
and we're gonna talk about that right after we hit the Go Baby Go button and get going. So let's get going, and then
all right,
we'll talk about our good friend Cardinal Sin and get this show on the road.
Let's do it.
I say, boy.
Oh my God, I'm on a dragon, y'all! I'm on a dragon!
This video is not intended for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe.
So last night, just so everybody knows, everybody watching, last night I got up. I was already in bed. I was already asleep. I got up about 11, and I'd been asleep for a little over an hour. And my phone is now silented, so I don't get woken up in the middle of the night. Something going on. I check it. I get up and I'm sitting up and I check it, and there's a message from Andy Masterson on Twitter that said that Cardinal Sin has passed away. I just couldn't. I was like, dude, you're no, there ain't no way. Guys as old as I am, there's no way. There's no way Gil's gone. Unfortunately, that is what happened. We don't know why. We don't know what happened exactly. All we know is that Gil, our good friend Cardinal Sin, has passed away. Me and Dave Bob years ago, 5 years ago almost now, 5-6 years ago, met Cardinal Sin in Xanadu in Doomcock's round table deals that he does for his members. And he was absolutely great guy, always asking questions. In fact, he would be pissed this morning. He would that I didn't do the shout outs, because he'd be like, you did it differently. Why did you do it differently? He'd be so upset that I did it differently, that I didn't do the shout outs, that I didn't do the hellos this morning first thing, and that it was him that is the reason. He would absolutely hate that. He would be so pissed at me right now for not doing it the way I always do it. I'm shocked he was my age. I know a lot of people. A lot of people knew him better than I did, and I'm not trying to take anything away. We'd hung out, we'd talked, and I'd helped him out behind the scenes with some copyright bullshit. About the same time, I had, and I will do the Peter Whalen bit before the show's over. Before the show ends today, I will do the Peter Whalen bit just one last time for Cardinal, and then I think I'll retire it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
because you always asked me to do that. He always asked me to do the Peter. What does Peter Whalen think about? What does Peter Whalen think about this situation? He'd come in and oh wow, yes. Always wanted me to do that. He said, I even did a recording for him, for his, and I don't know if he ever used it or not, or he just kept it, but I did a recording for like an answer. He said, yes, you have reached the voicemail of Gil Pavel. Yes, this is Peter Whalen. I am on the machine for Gil. And it was just something he asked me to do this stupid answering machine bit for him. And I did it. And no spotted dick. Yes, Lord Thoth.
Spotted dick. Yeah,
so
good guy. One of the few guys that I actually, other than Loki here, that I actually did some live streaming with. I just don't do it with a whole lot of people.
Yeah, I was telling Loki and Dave Bob that I had a chance to be on his late Friday night streams a couple of times, but it never panned out. I always had a conflict. So I didn't know him other than our interactions in the chat, hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Good to see you, that kind of thing. But I just, when things are so sudden, it's like everything is jolted and just kind of screeches to a halt because your brain's like, wait, what? When did this happen? What? So I just, my deepest condolences to his family, his friends, anyone that knew him, that he had it, a relationship with. I don't know, y'all. Things happen so suddenly. I don't know what else to say. I really don't. So yeah.
Don't hold back on telling people how you feel and doing something that you might have wanted to do that you haven't got around to do yet. because that was Gil. He loved live streaming. He really did. That was a big thing for him, and he didn't care how many subs he had in chat. He didn't care how many clicks he had. He just loved doing it.
Yep.
That's what was important.
He enjoyed it.
Doing it.
We're all mortal.
And you could tell, you could just tell by his demeanor and his subject matter and everything that he just got a kick out of it.
Yeah.
And he was I know one of the issues, there were some long-term issues. I know one of the issues was memory issues, because you could tell him something like 10 times. And he wouldn't remember. And when we sat down and went over his copyright stuff, I had messaged him multiple times on Twitter. I had gone through some stuff with him. I'd taken some pictures, and finally I just said, dude, just when you have the time, let's get on in a room on StreamYards, and we'll just go over the copyright stuff. And he hadn't told me that it was the same problem I was having with a certain, I'll quote, company. It wasn't a real company. It was this thing out in Abu Dhabi where they were trying to scam you for revenue. And I didn't understand why they were doing it to him. But it was the same company trying to get ad revenue. And it was a thing that was going on during the coup that some people knew about but a lot of people didn't. And it was great getting to help him. It was great getting to help him. And I wish I could have done more. I guess that's what we're kind of left with, is I wish I could have done more. He invited me on a stream on September 2nd. And I was so busy with wedding stuff, I couldn't do it. Now I feel like absolute ass that I didn't get to make it.
I mean, look, excuse me. We can do that, but life is happening as people are going on, and you can't always, you can't look back and say, shit. I mean, we do that though. We do that. We look back and say, I should have done this or I should have done that, but we never know. And that's the point. We never know.
Yep.
What, and that's why it's so important, because Arlene and I were talking about this the other day, I think yesterday. None of us are promised tomorrow. Hell, none of us are promised today. You just have no idea when it's your time. And so don't let the unsaid I love you slip through the cracks.
Yeah.
Don't let the unsaid, I'm your friend. I'm so glad you're here for me. I'm always here for you. Don't let those things go, because you never know when you won't be able to say it again, or you won't. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get maudlin, but it's the truth. You
can plan for today, but you've got, or you can plan for tomorrow, but you've got to live for today. I mean, tell people, today, don't put it off. Just let people know that, they're special and that you love them.
Yeah.
And like this guy right here, Bird of Prey. Joe was right there with me and Dave Bob 5-6 years ago when we met Gil. And he knew him just as well as we did. And we love you, brother. Don't ever think we don't, Bird.
Yeah.
We love you, bro. You don't see stuff like this coming. And like you said, Arwyn, don't wait. Don't wait. And thank you, Lester, for the membership, brother. Don't wait to say how you feel about somebody. Life's too damn short. I miss him too, bro. I'm sorry. I miss him too, Joe. I do. All of us hanging out like that back in the day. I really do. because it was something magical, and I've done my very best to try and give people in the community something like that they can have a place to hang out, a place to be a group, and without any of the drama or bullshit that goes along with some of that.
Mm-hmm.
And we love you, Bird. We do.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I'm gonna tell you right now, he would not want us carrying on like this.
No, I know. I know he wouldn't. I know he wouldn't.
You want to know what though about that, and we learn this when we lose people. The grieving and the coming together and the remembering them and the talking about them and the commiserating and all that really is for those that are left behind. That's what we do. We have to do that because it's a way to connect. It's a way to remember them. It's a way to honor them. To me, it's a way to keep them alive. Talking about them and everyone, grieves differently, whether you cry or whether you laugh or whether you just, everyone reacts differently to it. And that's okay. That's okay, because you have to have that moment. You have to have that time when it's like, look, okay, let's bond together. Let's talk about it. You know what I mean? It's for us. It's for us because we're the ones who are in shock, or we're the ones who are processing, and we're the ones who are, am I making sense?
Yep.
My brain's kind of all over the place this morning.
No, you are.
So it's okay to do. It's okay to do. It's not, you're not, and yeah, I mean, they'd probably be like, look, I'm gone, y'all, it's okay. But to us, we're the ones who are feeling the loss of when somebody passes. So,
and we've got to keep doing what we do.
Yep. Got to keep going forward.
And sometimes that can be absolutely the hardest thing in the world to do. Mm-hmm. When something is missing, something very important, the key element, a key aspect of your life is suddenly not there anymore. That can be the hardest thing to do, is to keep moving forward, because sometimes you don't want to.
No, you don't. Sometimes you don't. Or sometimes you don't know how. Because you got all these feelings inside you going, what the hell am I supposed to feel? What am I supposed to process? What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to do? Don't worry about it. There is no supposed to. You just, you do what you can when you can do it. And that's the best any of us can do. Really. So, yeah. And again, for y'all that knew him, I am so sorry for your loss. I really am. I did not get to know him like everyone else, but I saw him everywhere. So, I saw him in chats and I recognized his name. I knew who he was.
He absolutely adored you.
Me?
Arwyn. Oh, yes.
Me?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
God.
Yes, ma'am. We talked about, because you were coming on. This was before, we started doing the dedicated Friday stuff, but you had come on and he asked me, why don't you have Arwyn on every Friday all the time?
Oh my God.
And I said, I don't want to overwhelm her. I said, I don't want to overwhelm her. She's, just getting into this. And, people have stuff going on all the time and I don't want to overwhelm her. And I already knew you had mentioned, like right before he asked me this, you had said something like, sometimes I just feel like I've got to be here and then I got to be here and then they got to be here.
Oh,
and
yeah. Yeah.
You were bouncing everywhere. And I was just like, I said, I plan on it, but I want to let her get used to the water first.
Oh
before
I was all over the place and that, I remember that.
Let her wade in, don't throw her in the deep end.
That's right. Well, I had seen people who've done that just jump in and then they're gone. There's been so many great people that jump in head first, and then 4 or 5 months later they're gone.
Yeah.
And that's the last thing I wanted to see happen, because you make a lot of people smile, and you've got such a great outlook on so much stuff. And I do see that, guys. Thank you so much for letting me know that. I'm gonna pull this up here, and it's a $20 tip from Arlena. She says, Arwyn and I were talking about mortality yesterday. Make sure you tell your loved ones how you feel. Make those memories and hold on to the good ones. Never allow for what if or regret. Love you all, Valhalla. We love you, Arlena.
Love you, Arlena.
And you are absolutely positively correct. Don't put off saying something today because you think tomorrow will be a better day.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You can't live that way. There's always going to be regrets anyway. I have regrets. We all have regrets of things either we wish we had said, things we wish we had done when they were alive. Yeah, I carry a lot of regrets. But the point is, don't make regrets where you don't have to. There are just some things that happen that you're just not able to do, or things that just don't work out, or that you can't take that on you on top of everything else. It's just not healthy. You can only deal with the things you can deal with. Cambrian. And sorry, y'all. It's been a weird week on my end, on top of everything else. But yeah, you got to be open, and you got to let people know how you feel. It's just the way it is. And if you do that and you've done that, then that's all you can do. You can rest easy that they know how I felt about them, and that's what we need. My God, we need that today more than ever. With the world burning around us, shit, let's forget all the stupid, insignificant stuff, all the little petty squabbles, all the little, just forget all that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's life. I get it. It's part of life. People are going to squabble. People are going to be petty. It's who we are. We're human beings. But we can also be good to each other. We can also love one another. We can also have fun with each other. It's okay. So.
I have been this whole week, this entire week, I have been absolutely stressed out because of a fucking cake, guys. That's why I was so pissed yesterday when I came on, and oh my God, where has this Loki been? This Loki's pissed because every time I send this chick an email about this goddamn cake, I get a whole list of shit I need to do afterwards. I'm like, why didn't you include this in the first one? Oh, you must print out the contract and blah, 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 and do this and this. And I need to know exact flavors, and I need to know this. And I'm like, oh my God, just ask all this all at once. Where's the damn list?
They should have done that.
It's 5 pages of bullshit. Just give me the list of things I need to complete, and I'll have it done that day. But no, it's like I get all of it done. And I'm like, okay, we're golden. Please decide what cake you want. And I get pissed the very next day because it's like, okay, now I need to know about toppers and colors and blah, 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 and flavors and yada, yada, yada. Yeah. And then the next day it's like, do you want this? Do you want delivery? Do you want this? Get fucking the delivery costs more than the goddamn cake.
It shouldn't be like buying a car.
Oh, it is. You wouldn't. They were $275 for a one tier cake that feeds 10 people, right? And the delivery fee is $350.
Oh my God!
Why? Because it has to go from Key West all the way to the island we're getting married at, and it has to stay refrigerated the entire time.
Yeah, it's definitely got to stay refrigerated. If it doesn't, you won't have a cake.
So literally, I asked yesterday in my email, I said, is this all there is left to complete? And I got back a whole nother page and said, once this is done, everything's finished. And I said, oh my God, thank you. So I've been dealing with this all week and pissed off all week. And I lost my shit yesterday morning because I was so angry. And you know what? It's just a damn cake. And Eris already told me we can just have dessert at the restaurant on the island. And I was like, screw that, we're having a damn cake.
Did you get it through a bakery or a caterer?
It's a wedding cake company that is affiliated with the island we're getting married at, and it has to be one of their vendors, and this is their top vendor that 95% of the people that get married there go through.
Okay.
But my God, it's like I've had to sign in blood my second born child to get this damn cake.
Yeah, to scrape and give her some skin cells.
But after all of this shit,
God.
I'm not quitting. I'm like so dedicated to getting this done that I'm not quitting, and I should just not care. You know what? At last night, I was up at midnight. I'm listening to Mike and Cameron and a couple of other people talk about Gil, and I'm just like, you know what? At the end of the day, this damn cake doesn't mean a damn thing.
Yeah.
It's just a cake. Why am I being so stubborn and hard-headed? And I'm gonna get this finished over a cake.
Well, let me give you some advice about cakes. Get your fancy bougie cake. Look, it's your wedding. You deserve the best cake you can get. Yeah, it's going to be a headache, but get it. But when you and Eris reach your 50th wedding anniversary, because I had when I got married, I had like the 3-layer. I had 2 cakes, y'all. I had the traditional wedding cake, and then I had a chocolate groom's cake. Let me tell you, that was the best damn chocolate cake I ever had in my life. Oh my God. But yeah, we went through all the, the bells and whistles and blah, blah, blah. When my parents got married, I couldn't afford any of that bougie stuff. So I went to Walmart and I got a wedding cake from Walmart. They made a wedding cake. It was raspberry and lemon filling with buttercream. It was so good. It was literally a fraction of the bougie cake that we had at our wedding. And y'all, that thing was just as damn good. So 50th wedding anniversary, Loki, Walmart cake. You'll thank
I want to tell you this cake.
You'll thank me.
This cake is beautiful. I'm just gonna say it. So it's an ocean cake. So it's got the blue color water. There is it's brown. It's not brown, but it looks like a sand color.
Yeah.
Sugar that's on top of like a granulated, but it looks like sand. And then there's some beach chairs on top. All of this is edible, by the way.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So the beach chairs, and it's got the bride and the groom on the beach chairs. So they're in the beach chairs, like relaxing on the beach with like seashells and ocean around it. And then you've got this sun that's behind it.
Oh,
and it looks like a setting sun. So it's absolutely freaking beautiful. I understand why it's so expensive. I understand the time and effort that goes into making something like this, but it's the paperwork and the bullshit. And I should just not worry about it. I should just not worry about it and not care. Honestly, it's number 2 for me. Yes, I've been married before. So all of this is I want it to be perfect for her.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be going through all of it.
My husband had a saying. He said, the ceremony is for the bride, the reception is for the guests, and the honeymoon's for the groom. And he wasn't wrong. Or the wedding night is for the groom. Specifically, the wedding night is for the groom. See, everybody's happy. The bride, all the shit that
she got him today, but he gets her tonight.
Yeah, exactly. The guests get their cake and food, and then the groom gets the wedding night. So win-win-win. Everyone's happy. And it's so true.
Well, to be honest, I don't even remember a whole lot about the wedding cake or the groom's cake from my wedding. It's been so long ago. My memory's just faded, I guess.
Well,
Joker Voice with 14-month member chat says cake is nice. Open bar is required. Keep talking. Yes, so there will be a after party at the bar on like this tiki bar thing on the island afterwards, where Mexican Ironman is going to get absolutely trashed and they get lost at sea and wake up on an island with a ball named Mrs. Wilson because, MILFs. So
You have to get him a taco-shaped canoe so he could sail out into the ocean to find his MILF. Oh my God. But yeah. Well, your cake will be worth it, and Eris will be happy, and you'll be like, when you bite into that cake, you'll be like, damn, okay.
That's right.
Worth the headache.
That's right. Vanilla, whatever the hell flavor, vanilla coconut cream, whatever the hell it was.
Vanilla coconut sounds good.
So it's got like it's a chocolate cake with douche lache, whatever the hell, the caramel inside the chocolate cake.
Oh God.
So there's caramel inside the chocolate cake, and then can't remember what the hell kind of frosting it is, but it's like a homemade cream.
Probably
something.
a flavored, like a buttercream base.
Buttercream, yes. Buttercream. Thank you.
That's
like a vanilla buttercream
yeah.
on top. So it's, yeah. And then obviously the colors, it's got like a different watercolors all over the sides with white trim. And then on top, you've got the sand and the chairs and the groom and the bride in the chairs and relaxing in the beach chairs with like a sun that goes up over it so that it looks like, they're laying out in the sun in their beach chairs in their wedding outfits chilling. I wanted to do the Gomez Morticia thing where Gomez is like bending over kissing the kiss. Yeah. Gada mia, mon cher.
Well, you can always do that for like a 1 year anniversary, for your 1 year anniversary. Get a small cake, a little small version of a cake. You can do it then.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Have that be something between y'all. That would be nice.
Freeze that until the first anniversary.
He's talking about the groom's cake, Pat S.
Oh yeah, are y'all gonna have a groom's cake, or is it all kind of combined?
No, it's all this is this one little 1-tier cake for 10 people. That's all the only cake we're getting. I ain't doing 2.
Oh, come on now.
No, I did 2 the last time, and I didn't give it a piece of the groom's cake. Joker Voice with $5 super chat says 2 marriages later, and the cynic in me says run away. However, to my brother in chaos, wishing you nothing but happiness. Love you, brother. Thank you. And the cynic in me was like, I'm never getting married again. So I see right there what you're doing. But
I guarantee you, I'm never getting married again.
You are married.
Yep.
I'm a firm believer that there is someone out there for everyone. Now, whether you meet them or not, I don't know. That's who knows.
Oh, that would be a very sad situation not to meet the one you were meant to be with.
I mean, because I've had people say to me, well, no, that's not true because I've never met him. And it's like, well, it doesn't mean they're not out there in the world. They haven't met you either. It's just like, my husband was also originally from Florida, which blew my mind. But it turns out he lived in like a neighboring city, like 2 cities over. Shit, I just found out Johnny Depp lived freaking 5 minutes from me for the first 5 years of my life. I mean, I'm like, what? My older brothers probably hung out with him at freaking parties and didn't even know it because they were all in that same age range. They would have visited not the same school. They were different schools, but they would have hung out at the same local haunts that the kids hung out at, the teens. So you just never know who's going to be around you. But I do. The romantic in me is like, look, shit happens to relationships. I get that. But I really believe there is someone for everyone. And, if you meet them and you recognize that, take that chance. It's worth it.
Heck yeah.
I'm still under the impression that if you can't be with the one you love
the one you're with. Jogger's Voice asked for a dragon after a $5.99 super chat. Indeed, sir. Coming up, I'm gonna get you and I'm gonna get Lester. Lester, I'm gonna get you in just a second. Let's give a dragon to Jester. Here we go. Skull! it's Joker. I don't know why the hell I said Jester. Joker voice. Yeah, because he is a jester. Maybe he's not the jester because Jester of Sims over on Rumble right now, but he is a jester. Maybe that's it. Holy shit. Thank you, brother, so very much. And Lester San Jose, the Skeptic Tank, has gifted 5 Loki's Mornings of Mischief memberships. Thank you so very much, Lester. George Bonnie 90 was gifted a membership. Humor and Waffles was gifted a membership. Michael Gonzalez was gifted a membership. Ferguchu. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Was gifted a membership, and Dalu was gifted a membership. Thank you so very much, Lester San Jose, the Skeptic Tank, for those 5 Loki's Mornings of Mischief memberships. Let's welcome them all to the Viking Horde. Skull!
I think it's forget you.
Forget you. Forget you.
Forget you.
Forget you. Forget you, mother. Okay. Forget you. Really quick. Give me 1 second. Let me pull this up. Dag Outlaw says, give my thoughts of Cardinal Sin this morning for me, please. Yes, indeed, brother. Absolutely. Wonderful guy. Absolutely wonderful guy. We love you, Dega. Everybody out there that knew Cardinal. Pika what? Loki? Pika what? Pikachu? Pika?
Pika.
Pika. No, that's pizza.
Pizza. Oh my God. Yeah. So what's next, y'all? What's next?
Lord of the Rings news. Oh my God.
Oh, I was talking more in a general esoteric worldly. What's next for us in our world, in our life, y'all? But yeah, what's okay, Lord of the Rings. Oh my God. What is
well, do you want to go esoteric?
My brain, or is it gonna be like what the hell? I never know what to expect when I hear, Lord of the Rings news anymore. It's like, oh my God, I have to gird my loins for it, brace myself.
I try not to think about it.
Amazon is going to be doing a re-edit of they're going to be the special Amazon edition versions of the first 3 Lord of the Rings movies, where they incorporate story elements from Wangs of Power into the original Peter Jackson films.
Wait. Hold up. Let me wrap my brain around this. I want to understand what I'm saying before I go off like a fucking ballistic. The actual Lord of the Rings, like Jackson's Lord of the Rings movies. How do they?
They've already got like an edit. They've got an edit out where you see Galadriel giving the gifts. Giving the gifts to the Fellowship, and she tells she hands Legolas his bow, and she's like, "To Legolas, I give you, one of our bows of Lothlorien, with a hair from a grave troll that I killed during the Second Age." and then she hands, she goes to Sam, and she's like, "Samwise Gamgee, to you I give a rope made from the hair of a cave troll I killed during the Second Age." I may have mentioned that before, but I will again.
I didn't know that cave trolls had hair. Oh, it was on his butt.
And then she gives Frodo the Star of Elendil with the tears of cave troll that she killed during the Second Age.
Yeah, and she probably pulled a fast one on Gimli. He's over there, the most beautiful woman in the world. She gave me 3 of her golden hairs Nah, she probably just turned around and plucked him off of Celeborn when nobody was looking.
Actually, it was the ass of the cave troll. It was ass hairs from the cave troll.
It was the ass of the cave troll.
So big shout out to Gary over at Nerdrotic, where I saw that and absolutely lost my shit for Friday Night Tights the other day. Absolutely lost my shit. Laughing.
I'm dead. I am dead. Yep, that makes me okay. That makes.
I don't know if they made that or not. I don't know if Perry Chan made that or not, but I lost my shit when I
was
saw that.
getting ready to just go totally nuclear if they were actually going to do that. It's like, oh my God, me and every other, Lord of the Rings fan is like, no, hell no, keep your shit to yourself.
They still only own just part of the Semaculum, whatever. I mean, they don't own anything
Silmarillion? Else. What? The Semachion? What? Is that what they...
The Silmarillion.
Yeah. Silmarillion. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm Southern. I don't know how to pronounce it.
So am I, and I can say Silmarillion.
Yeah, but you're more educated.
No, I don't know.
Education.
I'm not saying Arwyn's not educated. I'm saying it doesn't matter because I know someone who's got they've got their damn PhD and they're like Silmarillion. How can you not pronounce that? It's Silmarillion.
Silmarillion.
A PhD in literature and you can't say Silmarillion? What the hell?
I gotta see it in front of me before I can pronounce it. I can't picture it in my mind.
Marty draws a $20 super chat. Says, for all the souls that went to Valhalla this year, we wish you our thoughts, condolences, and prayers to Cardinal Sin's family. Thank you all for being there for me when my grandpa came home. We're here for you, Loki.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. Cardinal Sin was a wonderful, absolutely wonderful human being and a great live streamer. He was the exact opposite of how I do things, but I loved it anyway. Because he planned it out. He'd have stuff planned out and set up. And at this time, this person's going to come on, and this time we're going to talk about this. And I'm sure somewhere in the background, Mexican Iron Man was cackling and doing his because that's what he always tried to do with me was have at 8:15 we will bring on this person, and at 8:22 we will start to be talking about this topic. And I made Mike throw all that shit away. So it wouldn't surprise me if when he tried to do that with me, he got Cardinal Sin to do that, and Cardinal Sin just never stopped doing that. Where I threw the damn script out, Cardinal actually did it. Thank you so much, Machini, for that $20 super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright here on Valhalla, and this one's just for you, brother, and for Cardinal too. Thank you guys so very much. Skull!
Long live the fighters!
This right here, Chris Burge is exactly right. We need to get Dave Bob to learn Elvish so that he can tell us all off and it will sound lovely.
Oh yes, Dave Bob. Okay, you have to learn at least one.
I gotta learn English first.
Maybe learning Elvish will help you with English. You never know. Sometimes that
maybe.
Although I'd rather hear Dave Bob say something in the black speech, or in Uruk or something.
Mon cher.
That is the language of the French, one which we will not utter here.
He's speaking Pepe Le Pew language now. Mon cher.
Well, the only French I know is mow de lawn. That's cut the grass.
Mow de lawn.
No, you know more French than that. Hey, get off of the line.
Oh, I know a little bit. I know a little bit of Cajun French. I do live in Louisiana.
Off of the lawn.
Off of the lawn. Actually, I think I sounded more German. Hey, get off the lawn, you kids. Get off the lawn. I don't know.
Get off my lawn.
Yes.
I just mowed it in Elvish. God. Vogon. Cambrian. I'm sure Vogon would be more entertaining. Oh dear God. Vogon poetry.
I got that. I got a beautiful copy of that the other day. I'll take a picture of it and throw it on
Did
Twitter.
you?
It's like old school style. It's got its own placeholder. It's like a silk ribbon that goes through it. It's a hardback, absolutely beautiful. It's the ultimate guide to the galaxy. It looks like a book from 100 years ago is what it looks like.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
That
we
sounds
were
good.
at, where the hell were we at? We're at Barnes and Noble, or we were at Books a Million or something, and they had all these hardbacks. So I got that. I got the Indiana Jones that has all 3 movies. It's got Raiders, Temple, and Last Crusade, the only 3 movies from Indiana Jones. In these beautiful hardbacks. I wish I could have bought all of them. Probably spent $100 on books, but absolutely beautiful covers.
Yeah, books are worth it though. Books are worth it. You get a good book like that, you'll pay a pretty penny, but it'll last you forever. You take care of it.
Yeah. And these are the hardbacks without the slip covers. So the actual cover it is beautiful, and it's etched. So it's like 3D etched. Yeah. It looks great.
Each Dave Bob Klingon.
I swear to burgle boomerang, to gagglebert upon a turgid waffle. Turgid waffle. Oh, well, let's do that. We'll do this one. I swear to burgle boomerang, to gagglebert upon a turgid waffle. Yes. Where's my spotted dick?
You sound like the Sorting Hat. A little bit, actually. I can see the Sorting Hat saying that.
Oh,
I love the Sorting Hat. He's one of my favorite characters.
You would be wonderful.
It's
Yes.
a Sorting Hat, y'all.
You could be a powerful sorcerer in Gryffindor.
Sorceress or sorcerer?
Of course, you could be an even more powerful necromancer if you were in Slytherin. Gryffindor! Oh my God. Anyway.
Exactly.
You know, the only reason I can do that is because of Mickey from Rocky. That's a, you're gonna hit lightning and crap thunder.
Oh, yeah.
It's over, Rock. Nothing's over. Just give us something to drink. Nothing on ice is gonna save you now. Yo, that's
like
brisk, baby.
He does, Gun Bunny, doesn't he? Even Gun Bunny's says he does sound like the Sorting Hat.
You could
My
be
phone
powerful.
is dead, Arlena. I'm charging it. I lent my son my cable last night because his broke. And yeah, my phone died this morning. So I'm charging it on my computer. It's going to take a while.
I can guarantee you if I go and search for my phone, it will be dead somewhere. I don't think I've charged the thing in a week.
That's why I have to plug mine in every night. Yeah.
I went to get it last night, but he was asleep. And I'm like, okay, I'm not going to go digging around his room when it's dark. And, so I said, screw it. So I made sure Spawn knew. I'm like, look, my phone has got 5%. So will you please wake me up tomorrow in case my phone dies in the night? And she did, although she woke me up an hour earlier than I asked her to. But I don't care. I was awake. And then it was still had juice in it. And, I used it a little bit, but it's dead now. So yeah, I've got it charging.
It's dead, Jim.
It's dead, Jim. Joker Boys with $10 super chat says, final thought, difference between Lord of the Rings and Disney Star Wars fans. Change the lore and Lord of the Rings Brams grab torches and pitchforks. Disney Star Wars fans, bend over, take it, and worse, praise it. Hail the fellowship. Hail to you, Joker Boys, and thank you again for that $10 super chat.
I think if Disney owned Lord of the Rings, though, they would be, I mean, yes, Amazon pooched it incredibly. But if Disney owned it and was actually making, sequel movies and series and all that, yeah, I think, I definitely think it would be even a much bigger deal. Much bigger deal. But
Project Cambrian says Loki playing the part of the Sorting Hat at a Harry Potter themed swingers party. Ah, you have a powerful tongue. You belong in House Motorboat.
okay, we've got your Halloween costume. All you got to do is get a big ass sorting hat, set it on your head, and where your eyes look out of the mouth, but it's covering your head completely, and then just walk around doing the sorting hat and telling people things.
Gryffindor.
I still have no idea what y'all are talking about.
The sorting hat from Harry Potter?
I've never read Harry Potter. I've never seen one of the movies. And
oh my God, Dave Bob, can we still be friends? Okay.
She got
sorting
the
hat.
vapors.
Sorting hat too. I'm clutching my pearls. Sorting hat is what sorts them into their houses. He's kind of a big deal.
It also did this.
Oh God! Oh my God! Yeah, I saw that when he did it, and I'm like, you got to send that to Loki.
Oh, he just sent it to me again. He just sent it to me again. So.
All right, I'm trying to get into my text. I've got 3%, but it's open. So let me give it a moment. My phone a moment to.
Coach O Dragon, who's been a member for 6 months, says, as I head to Nashville this weekend for a much needed YouTube break. Enjoy the YouTube break. I'll be thinking about Cardinal Sin. Amazing guy to see in chat. Much love to you all. Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds to me like Arwyn needs to figure out how to use a charger.
No, Dave Bob, I know how to use one. It's just look, okay. I'm gonna bitch a moment. I don't care because it's that kind of bored. I got to get it out of my system. I love my children. They are adults, but I love my children. But you know what? I'm kind of moving beyond the hey, what's mom's is mine phase. I'm starting to get a little irritated at that because it's like y'all aren't little kids anymore. Y'all are adults. I don't mind lending him my phone cord, but he better not ask me to buy him one because I'll be like, you got a job, buy your own damn phone cord.
You got a job, buy your own shit.
I mean,
we need to have okay, so I already came up with the first Broadway hit play from Valhalla. It's called My House, My Rules.
Mm-hmm.
And it's called My House, My Rules, because I said so, because I said so. This room is pigsty, this room is pigsty. If Johnny jumped off a bridge, would you? Sold out 5 years in a row. Broadway hit play from Valhalla, My House, My Rules. Now we got to add that to it. And you got a job, buy your own shit. And we'll get Chris Tucker to play the part of the dad. You got a job, bitch, buy your own shit.
Get your own stuff.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, no, but I didn't mind lending it to him, but it's like, return that. And then he's like, I'm going to need it when I get home. It's like, oh my God, hang on a minute. Hello, I'm streaming.
I know. Mark says shut up, Arwyn, and also Leviosa. Bye.
Bye. Did y'all hear that?
Yes.
Yeah.
We got you. I love Arlena.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Well, that's my safe word if I ever need a romantic safe word. Apparently, I've chosen Leviosa.
Leviosa.
Y'all have to watch Sugar and Spice. It's all explained there. It's all explained.
My safe word is, baby, don't hurt me.
Well, I'm not going to be doing anything that would really require us because, look, I don't like death. The concept of death. Oh my God, y'all, I'm sorry. Hello.
Shut up, Arwyn.
Thank you, Mark. I get that all the time.
My safe word is Corbin. I don't feel right, Corbin. I'm scared, Corbin. I don't feel right, Corbin.
I know, Corbin. Yeah, my
Corbin
safe
down.
word is
Corbin down.
Oh, we talked about all kinds of things on Sugar Spice this week. Let me tell you, we were all over the gauntlet.
Just tell him to get another cord on the way home from work. Get a cord on the way home. You got money. Don't fool
Yep.
me. Get your cord.
I'll take you by the
Amazon sells them by the gross.
That's right.
Oh, we've got them all. They're all around here too. Yeah, we've got them at every, shit. Probably Dollar General probably has one. May not last him very long, but at least he'll have one of his own. So.
Oh, Adega Outlaw. I have no safe word. I have no limits.
Damn.
Damn.
I just got
Damn.
okay. My respect notch for him just went up 20. I'm like, yeah,
Damn.
Dega.
Damn.
That's
Safe
hard.
word, I don't
That's
need no
hardcore
stinking safe
right
word.
there.
I'm a Dega outlaw. What's safe
That's
word?
hardcore.
Yes.
What's up, brother? What's up, John? He says there's Adega getting all the attention.
All of it. Every last drop of it belongs to a Dega.
He deserves it.
He does. We love you, Dega.
Yeah, damn right. We love you, brother.
I don't love him, but I am kind of affectionate toward him.
Yeah, you're fond of him.
Yeah.
John says when he comes on my channel, he trolls me for 3 minutes and leaves me in the dust.
Oh my God.
Listen to them praising you. Everybody loves Adega.
Yes, we do. We do.
It's like Ruby Rod. You can't help but love Adega. You can't help but love
My
Ruby.
spirit animal. If I was a man, I'd be Ruby Rod. I'm telling you, I'm convinced of it.
It's the glasses.
No, it's the space buns and the little rosettes around his outfit when they're at the opera. I just can't get enough of it.
I think Dave Bob was talking about Adega, not
Okay.
not Ruby Rod.
I don't remember him wearing
space
glasses,
buns.
But okay. Yeah, he's got his little hair and those two little knots. He's so fashionable, y'all. He really.
Everybody loves Adega and he hates me. No, he doesn't. Adega doesn't hate anybody. Even people that have been like, Adega is blah, 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 blah. He's like, I love you.
Yeah, Dega's got his head screwed on straight. He knows how to, he's got a good grasp of life and reality. He really does. Wise man, very wise man.
That's right. Dang it, John. Hashtag dang it. Oh my God. Oh, guys, we are going to be winding down. I will be over on Cultures tonight, I believe, for his Friday night. Is it pre-flight? It's his Friday night show. I think it's pre-flight. I'll be over there with Culture later tonight. I don't know if we're doing a late night show tonight. That'll be up to Mike. If Mike wants to do a late night live stream tonight,
Okay.
then we will. So, but I know I'll be over on Cultures and probably, maybe, I don't know, do something with Snowdub. I'm not sure. I haven't talked to him yet. So. Puta. Puto. Hey, te pendejo.
Yeah, I watched the stream with the Chulo monster on it, and I lost my shit. y'all had me I was like, there's some smart, clever motherfuckers on there, and some that just can't hang. All I'm saying.
Oh no, that was absolute. Seeing that was an absolute blast. That was crazy, and we got to know even more about the Chulo monster.
Yes, we love Chulo.
That's right. What do you guys got going on? Cookie Monster's ghetto cousin from the hood.
Yes.
Next week, I guess y'all can just come get some.
Where are we getting it at?
That's just my catchphrase, Arwyn.
Oh, I thought you were going to be somewhere specific. And I'm like, Dave Bob streaming? Where's it going to be at? I was going to come show up and root for you.
He could have had his own channel before mine, before I ever made mine.
See, exactly.
We were both getting encouraged back in the day. Oh, you guys got radio voices. Why don't you just go out and do blah, blah, blah.
Dave Bob's an old man. He can't keep up with all this.
I'd watch you, Dave Bob.
There you go.
I'd subscribe to your channel if you started streaming regularly.
Mm-hmm.
We'd all watch you.
That's right.
Ain't happening.
You're our rooster.
He's like, I want to have the fun of live streaming. I don't want any of the bullshit that goes along with it.
Yeah,
I don't want to have to learn how to do this shit.
I don't blame you.
That's the thing, you know. You get sent a link. All you have to do is show up. You don't have to do anything else.
Right.
Yeah. Well, we've got our Arwyn activated tonight at 6. We didn't do it last night because of Avalon 19 on both of our ends. So yeah, we're gonna stream that tonight at 6.
Heck yeah.
And tomorrow VacTube, and then oh my God, I don't know. We'll see. I always hesitate to say exactly what's going on the following week because I'm never really sure what's going on.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But you know, the regulars Tuesday Sugared Spice, followed by VacTube. Thursdays, normally, you know, Arwyn activated. Fridays, Loki's. If Steven has community stream, we streaming with him on Saturday mornings, and then back at VacTube, and then any guest spots.
And Loki didn't want to throw her in the deep end.
Well, that's probably when I was streaming like 11 streams a week.
Yeah.
And I was just, I mean, it was great. And I did that full steam for maybe 4 or 5 months. And after that, I started to seriously burn out big time. And one by one, I started to let streams go just because I was like, oh my God.
Where am I? Whose stream am I on?
So it was good that he waited because now I can balance out. You know, if I can't do a stream, I hate saying no to anyone. I really do. And I enjoy streaming. So it's like a, you know, if I get invited on a channel, it's a win-win for both of us because I enjoy it, you know, and they have guests come on. But it's just sometimes I have to, either because of a conflict or if I know my state of mind, if I'm like, look, I just can't. So it works out. The Friday show works out now. But the beginning, yeah, it might have sent me over the edge. Might have been like, I can't do this. Oh my God. You never know.
Or you're going, where am I? Who's streaming on? What are we talking about again?
Right. Yeah.
And you don't want to do that. You don't want to feel like that.
I came in, I think it was the middle of July or late July. And then I started guesting, I think in August, just slowly. And then by September, yeah, I had a full 11 guest streams. And then I was also streaming with Purple for Pink and Purple every week. So, and I did that until January, that kind of schedule until January. And then after the new year in 2022, January 2022, I was like, damn, I can't keep doing this. I am burning the fuck out. And I love this too much. I love this community. I do not want to get, something has to give, and I'm not giving up this community. So I guess I just got to give up some streams. And that's how that worked out. But
yeah. And sometimes that's just what you got to do.
Got the flow now. So I'm good. I'm good.
Got to take care of yourself first.
Yeah.
If you guys send me and just to, I don't want to end this on a cold note either. Cardinal sent me that message on the 2nd and I couldn't do it. And sometimes that's just the way it rolls out. And you got to know, I'm not saying know your own limitations. I'm saying you've got to think about this like what me and Mark always say. This is a marathon. It's not a sprint. If you were on YouTube 24 hours a day, you're working on YouTube 24 hours a day, you're doing nothing but YouTube, you will burn out and you will crash and burn and be like, I don't ever want anything to do with this ever again. And that's why you got people that quit. And then they come back after they get a couple weeks and they're like, oh my God, I feel so refreshed and so great. I'm going to go back to YouTube. And then they quit again. And you're like, what the hell's going on? I just get so burned out. Well, stop accepting everything and being everywhere and doing everything. Sometimes you got to take some you time too.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Especially if you got other stuff going on. The people that work, have family, do this and like keep up a whatever kind of life. I'm shocked and blown away. I don't see how you guys can
have
more respect for that than
glad you showed up.
Yeah.
Snorty. Yeah, so just keep it in balance, which is hard to do when you love what you're doing. That's hard to do because you want to do it more and more and more and more and more. But like, okay, normally I don't stream on Friday nights anymore. Nope. I take a break. That's definitely a night off. And Sundays, it has to be a very special occasion, or I have to be, not have made other plans. Those are kind of my two. But like tonight, Arlene and I are streaming at 6, but we usually don't go an hour and a half. But after that, usually I'm like, nope, can't, not going to do it on Friday nights. I usually have other things going on.
Yeah.
So
Yep, I'm the same way about the weekends. I'm the exact same way about the weekends. Some people don't get that. I'm like, I'm just not. The one exception for that is there might be something going on a Saturday or Sunday that I might do, but most of the time it's a can't.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, we're getting out of here. Thank you so very much, everyone, for being here. All our thoughts and prayers go out to Cardinal Sense family.
Amen.
Go out to Gil's family. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for your wonderful and kind words. I know this is a hard time for a lot of people. I know it's a hard time. People are having a real hard time dealing with what happened. I couldn't believe it last night. I woke up in the middle of the night and I woke up to that. And I just couldn't believe it. Talk to somebody, have a conversation with somebody that knew him. It's the first thing we did this morning with to have a conversation about Gil before we even turned on the camera.
Yeah.
Talk to someone about it and hold on to those good memories. Hold on to those good, wonderful memories. Gil was great. He was absolutely great. And this community is great for honoring him in that way. So we are out of here, guys. Take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak, friend, enter. And we'll see you next week on the Weekend Review with the Queen of Avalon 19, Arwyn Avalon, and the Rooster Dave Bob. Take care, everybody.
Bye, y'all.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.